Your bad.
I was going to actually go to FAMU at Florida State because of the film programs.
I know a lot of people who came out of Florida State that are doing well in LA. FAMU too, shit.
All right, we rolling.
Our alumni.
Amen. Hey, listen up, Patreon subscribers. Hey, man, I just want to let you guys know we really appreciate you guys. You guys are showing so much loyalty, and we gotta give you guys the exclusive, the uncut, unadulterated versions of life that you won't get anywhere else other than here on Patreon. We are here, God damn it! I got my girl. She's a Virgo. God damn it, Brandi Denise.
Hi.
I'm gonna let her tell you she's got a special project coming on. And y'all can say, we saw her on the podcast. We saw her on Patreon. Why? Because she's about to do some big shit. Tell them what you about to do, Brandi.
You guys can catch me on season 6 of Power.
Yeah.
As a stripper named Epiphany.
Oh, I already like it.
She's a bad bitch.
She's a bad bitch.
I was there.
He was there.
Oh, you there?
He did my self-tape.
I did the audition.
I got my offer a day and a half later. Did my self-tape right in this room. In this room. I came over here to do y'all podcast. Y'all niggas was playing. I said, let's do this self-tape. A day and a half later.
She was in New York.
She's such a Virgo.
We out there.
I'm going to make the best of whatever the situation is. Whatever it is, I'm going to maximize that time and be productive.
But let me tell you this, because I always like to tell the story. The power of manifestation is so real. Because I had just finished my college tour. I did 14 cities. I'm a comedian. I did 14 cities. I had written down, I had just submitted a writing packet for Desus and Mero, and the writing show for their show on Showtime started in November. I wrote in my journal, in November I will be in New York working. I didn't say for Desus and Mero, and I think that you have to be specific, but I'm so happy because in November I was in New York working on the set of Power. Ghost, Tasha, Lala, all them. So it was amazing, and that was my first TV role. So
hey man, big up.
First TV role.
Big up.
I'm so excited about it.
Hey, let me tell you something. In all that glory, we applaud you. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming. And
thank you for having me.
As beautiful as it is that she just what she described to you, there's always a backside to people.
A little back
to situations.
It's an origin story.
I said that to say we salute you.
Thank you.
For your beautiful accomplishments. We do. But give us some backstories where it wasn't as glorious and we weren't saluting you and you really love what you do. We appreciate your work. You've done some crazy shit in your life, as most women have. We're not just putting you in a box, not at all.
No.
But we've all found ourselves in a crazy atmosphere. Brandi, give us your crazy bitch story. We need it.
So, before I started comedy, I was crazy. A little bit is still there.
I was crazy.
Created a one-woman show in Chicago called I'm Not Crazy, I Just Love Hard. And that's how I like to justify it. I'm a very passionate person.
Right.
So if I let my guard down and let you in, there's no limits to my passion.
Right, okay.
You know, even if police, whoever
or
get involved.
Right,
whoever,
right.
You know?
I got you.
So I was in college, I went to FAMU. All day.
FAMU. Okay, FAMU.
Graduated from FAMU.
Okay.
Because a lot of people go to school and don't.
Yeah, I'm gradually waiting. I ain't all the way in there.
So I graduated. So I was dating a guy on and off through college. He was in the pharmacy program. He's a doctor now. He's a pharmacist. We were dating on and off through college, and he was my first experience my freshman year. He was like, you know.
What you mean your first experience?
He was like my first college boyfriend, and that nigga, he like to this day, he still had like it was like best dick. Like it was thick, it was long, just it was
you was fucking raw?
Yeah. It was like I shouldn't have been exposed to that much dick straight out of high school.
Right, that's too early.
It was just too much.
That's too much, too soon.
Oh God,
like
I wasn't ready because I was fucking niggas at Wendy's before this dick. This was something.
That's Wendy's dick.
I'm getting a PhD. I got my like, you know what I'm saying?
Doctoral dick.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And he knew what he was doing. He's from Detroit.
Oh yeah.
That nigga knew.
And he was older. He was a little older than you.
No, he was like 1 year older.
Okay,
but he was from Detroit, so that I think that mentally made him older. Cause I'm originally from Florida. I grew up on the dirt roads. So I was like, I'm a country girl, you know. Right. This Detroit nigga came spitting this game. laying pipe,
Right.
doing nice shit.
How soon before you went raw?
Ooh, fuck. I want to say, like, I think
First
we
night?
was fucking by the 4th day. I
First
think
night?
the 5th day he asked me to be his girlfriend. We was probably fucking raw on the 3rd day.
Third day raw. That's not bad. That ain't too bad.
We was fucking
Okay.
like
a
that.
lot.
Right. So, on and off, this had been my thing. My dude. Then he got a girlfriend for like a year and a half, and we kind of went our separate ways. And I'm going to say like maybe my junior year, because I was about 20, him and the girl had split. So he had reached out to me, and he was like, hey, you know, I ain't seen you in a minute. So we had kind of gradually started talking and texting, and I was like, oh, I'm back in that, right? And so...
I'm back in there.
Back in there.
I'm back in there.
Back in there, okay? So I'm like, this shit about to work out. He about to be a doctor. I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do, but we gonna be good, right? So he proposes a date. He's like, okay. He stayed in Tallahassee, it was called the Commons at the time. So he proposes a date. He hits me up. He said, okay, let's go out Friday night. Let's go grab dinner and go to the movies, right? So I'm excited. Right. You know, telling all my homegirls, like, oh shit, Nick hit me up, bitch, we going out, we back, you know? So.
Hold up. The nigga's name is Nick. Got it out. I was going to ask her, but I knew she was going to slip. She didn't mean to say Nick, I promise you. But Nick is his name. Go ahead with Nick. Go ahead. Nick, I see what you're doing, Dr. Nick. Paige and Dr. Nick. Paige and Dr. Nick. Go ahead.
To the CVS pharmacy, right? So, oh my God, if he ever, he goes, I'm gonna get a message.
Paige and Dr. Nick to the CVS pharmacy, bro. Come on.
This gonna make a nigga feel good.
Right, go ahead.
Probably in a boring relationship now. So.
Ooh.
Anyways.
Shots fired.
So. I'm happy. I'm telling my girlfriend, I was like, okay, great, you know. So I hit him. I hadn't heard from him all day. Mm-hmm. So I hit him up maybe like around 3 or 4, like, hey, being like calm. Mm-hmm. Looking forward to our date tonight. Like, no response. Around like 5, I call, right? No answer. So I'm like, okay. So it's like 8 o'clock now. I ain't heard from him. I've been mentally preparing for this moment. I've been like, you know, scheduling my day around, getting dressed, doing my hair, getting my nails done. I'm trying to be like on point, right? So I call up my homegirl. Her name is Gracie. She used to work. She was my coworker. She stayed in the same apartment complex as him around the corner. So I call her. I'm like, yo, y'all supposed to go out with Nick tonight, and he ain't answering his phone now. And she was like, well, that's crazy. She was like, well, he stay out here, don't he? I said, yeah. She said, well, let me ride by his house and see if his car is home.
Your friend's crazy.
Motherfucking dog.
No, your friend's crazy too.
So Gracie
volunteered
Gracie just used to sit at home and eat snacks. This bitch ain't got shit else to do.
Gracie said, she didn't even ask her to do that shit. She didn't drop her nose in. Go ahead, Gracie, nose in. Go ahead.
So she rides around. She's like, he drove a silver Pontiac. She was like, his car is there. I said, oh, okay, his car home, okay. So I called again, no answer. All right. So I'm like, well, I'm finna come over there and like hang out with you because I'm sitting here sad now, right? I'm finna come kick it with you. So I get to her house. We having girl talk, blah, blah, blah. I can't believe this. You know.
Are y'all drinking?
I don't even think we were. I ain't need a drink back then.
Right.
No, I was already off the fucking radar, right? So I'm like, I can't believe he doing this, blah, blah, blah. And she like, girl, let's just walk over there. And let's just like look. And I'm like, you sure? I don't know. That seemed like a lot. And then once she had said that, I was like, well, fuck it, shit. The nigga already ain't answering his phone. Okay, we just finna go look at, peep out the perimeter. So now it's a game. So now we putting on black t-shirts and motherfucking black pants, and I'm all like, bitch, you got some stockings. Like we now it's a game. We dressing up for the shit, right? So we go over to his building, and we're like sitting outside. And I'm like, yep, that's his car. I done touched the hood. Okay, he ain't drove nowhere.
She touching hoods.
Okay,
she out here touching hoods. She out here touching hoods and shit.
So he ain't went nowhere. Okay. I'm like, well, maybe he just sleep. And she like, well, I don't know. I'm like, well, shit, let's walk around to the back and see if his room light on. So we see his room light on. I'm like, oh, well, he wouldn't sleep with his room light on. It's interesting. And I'm just like, damn, I really wonder what's going on in there, right? So Gracie is like, well, bitch, you want to look in the And I'm like, well, I can't look in the window because I'm 5'2", and the window has to be like 6'5", because it's like because Tallahassee's a hilly area, so it's on the hill. And it's bushes, shrubs there and shit, right? And I'm like, well, we can't do that. Like, I need a ladder, step stool or something, you know? I'm 5'2", this shit like 6'5". I'm like, bitch, I can't jump that. We gotta figure out a plan. She like, bitch, you are not that big. And Gracie's a heavy set girl. So Gracie 5'2".
I figured that because when he said eating all the snacks, I knew right there when he said he's eating all the snacks.
So she like, bitch, I'll just lift you up. You used to be a cheerleader, right? So I'm all like, so we stretching down. Drop me, so we stretching. It's a game now. We are like, it is become a game. I'm stretching. I'm like,
hey.
So when you do it, you gotta lock your hands. You gotta get on your knees, and you gotta put your back up because I can't fall.
Oh my gosh!
So I'm like, you gotta support me, right? So she like, bitch, I got you. Come on. So she get down, and I'm like, she like 1, 2, 3. I jump. She lifts, right? When she lifts, I grab the seal of the window, right? I can see in the window. The lights are on. I can see. So I would say the window's probably to my chest. So I can see in the window. When I tell you what I saw, you're not gonna believe it.
Lacey down there holding you.
Gracie. Yeah.
Is she forward toward the building, or her back is to the building?
This is the building.
Right.
She's got me like
to the side. Okay,
right.
Gotcha.
So she got me to the side.
And she holding you.
Right.
How much does Gracie weigh?
I would have to say like 250.
She's big. How tall? About 5?
She's 5'2".
Okay.
She was a very big girl.
Okay.
Maybe she was 225, but she was a big girl.
She got you.
Yeah. She got me, okay. Right? And so she's holding me up, and I see in the window, and like literally for a moment I blacked out. Like I just saw red, and I was like, bitch. That's all the fuck I said. The next thing I know, I lifted up the window. I lifted up the window and I stuck my hand in because this nigga was standing on the bed getting his dick sucked. So the window's up. This is his bed. The window leads straight to his bed. And I reached in and grabbed his ankle. I let that window up. I reached in and grabbed his ankle.
I know that nigga's like, what?
What the fuck?
The bitch is on the bed on her knees sucking his dick. He's standing up on the bed.
You grabbed the nigga ankle?
I grabbed the nigga ankle and I screamed.
Like an R coming out of
I was like, ah! Like I just did not.
That is just horror. Like, okay.
This is like my worst moment in life.
Hold up. He's standing up there with a dick that's clearly not hard anymore because somebody grabbed his leg and everybody. What happens after the scream?
Gracie drops me. I fall in the bushes. I'm like in the bushes like, the fuck? Like his branches poking me and shit. Gracie's like, bitch, why you up there with, bitch, I don't give a fuck, right? So I'm mad. I go to the back door, this bitch is unlocked. I ran in the motherfucking house. Mind you, I'm 5'2" and like 115 pounds. I'm this fucking big, right? Nick is like 200, maybe like 5'9". He a little thick. I like him thick. And so the bitch that's like sucking his dick, this bitch was like 5'9" too, and probably like 150 pounds. When I ran in the house, he was standing there naked. He's like, Brandi, what the fuck? I'm like, nigga, where the fuck is my computer screen? Because he had my computer screen and I didn't know what else to say.
Computer screen?
Yeah,
you grabbed my dick? You grabbed my ankle, I was getting my dick sucked over a computer screen? Nah. What the fuck you want?
I didn't know. So the girl, she's in the corner with a cover over her, like shaking, terrified. This bitch could have slapped me the fuck down, but I think at that point she knew that I was the crazy one, because I'm in the kitchen like, where the fuck is my computer screen? Why the fuck you answer the phone? We were supposed to be on today. You ain't here getting this dick sucked by this bitch, and she in the corner like, oh my god, is she okay? How can I get out? Like, I'm in there setting it the fuck off, and Gracie's just like, see, you should have answered the phone. She in there co-signing every fucking thing. So
oh my God.
I did all that. He walked me out. And I don't know, I think we started fucking again a couple of months later or something. You know, crazy pussy be the best pussy.
Crazy pussy is the best pussy.
It is true.
And there you have it, people. Only for Patreon. We only do it for y'all. Brandi Denise, catch her on a new season of Power. She doing big shit. Fucking hilarious. Thank you guys. We'll see y'all in the next episode.